we have 1,000 students in our graduating class, trying to get them one, qualified for A through G, and then also applying to four-year schools. It looks a little impossible when you think about it, but with the CARPE Collaborative, we've been able to establish structures, collaborate with other districts, and really look at what we're doing internally to make sure we are reaching all of our students.
CCGI is California College's guidance initiative, and it's just a portal that we have students utilize for college applications, financial aid, career exploration.
It wasn't a real top-down, this is the way we're going to do it. We allowed the sites to have some autonomy in terms of how they wanted to implement CCGI, and I think that went a long way in them being a little bit more invested in the process.
We've always made sure that all our seniors have a plan after high school. And through the implementation of CCGI, we've been able to run daily reports and see current data and filter out the students who have yet to complete an application and are eligible to complete.
I was able to be in some 12th grade classrooms as they were launching because some of the teachers invited me to come see this, and they were calling it like watch the magic happen. So when they logged into their student accounts and they could see their transcript data and they could see their A through G tracker and they could see what was checked off and what they were missing, it was a really tangible way for students to see their effort and their effort having paid off.
Every single student gets the same information regardless of what their GPA is. Like when we go into the classroom, we're not separating kids and putting them in groups. It's everyone's getting the same information. We do go into the classrooms for all grade levels twice a year, once in the fall and once in the spring for each grade level. It's important to have that information go out systemically on a schedule to every single student.
We know that students who seek out help from their counselors are already more likely to be successful. So what CARPE does is shift that paradigm and put the onus on counselors to use data routines to identify which students are most likely to fall through the cracks, and then actually provide that support to those students who are less likely to come to them. The Downey team in particular has done a really great job of leveraging their data routine, identifying which students need more help, and then providing that support for them. And we see that in their outcomes.
I think the biggest factor would be CCGI and the resources they were able to provide for us, especially with pulling reports, figuring out who's A through G, and making sure those students who are eligible are able to complete that application process.
CARPE has really helped us at the beginning carve out that time that we needed to plan and make change, and now we prioritize it, and it's sort of become part of our culture that, you know, we meet every week and with our college and career center counterparts, and it's non-negotiable. We meet and it's our time now that we see the outcome of being able to plan the way we're doing and analyze our data.
Utilizing our data tracker from the CSAC report as through CCGI, we're able to use that star routine to start implementing ideas and goals for us to be able to accomplish. With utilizing CCGI, we were able to run those reports and ensure that those students who fell through the cracks were spoken to, especially with our spotlight group. We hope that carries over to their next endeavors, whether it's a four-year college, community college, or private schools, wherever they decide to go, to make sure that they utilize resources on campus to find those connections and build those relationships so they can further their education and further their advancements and careers.